Well, hello there everybody and welcome to my brand new channel, Fujit's Blitz. Now, I have to forewarn you all right at the beginning, I am by no stretch of the imagination one of the best players on Blitz. Far, far from it. I'm an average player. I have average stats, I cause average damage, and I have an average win rate. So, you're not going to see lots and lots of Bracini's or aces based on 8,000 to 9,000 damage. If you want that, go see Bushka or Martin Dogger or Skate. They've got plenty. What I can offer is what an average player looks like. We play an average game, so you will see my mistakes. Hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. That is the whole purpose of this. Anyway, without much further ado, I am driving my arch nemesis tank, the Type 59 Chinese medium. Now, I don't get on with this tank. I don't hate it, I just don't get on with it. One of the reasons being that acceleration. It's awful. However, in the right hands, this is probably an absolutely amazing tank. The gun depression, not too bad. Not the best, but it's a medium, and it's based on the Russian T-54. The armor, well, on the sides and on the back, again, not too great, but on the front and on the turret, it's like the Russian. It's not the best, but it's okay. Here we can see it. So you can see there, the hit points, not bad on the front and on the turret. Maneuverability, it says it's good, but it's actually not that great. Generally, it's an average tank. It will dish out average damage. It has average armor. Quite good on the turret and on the front. Biggest complaint I have is the acceleration. Yes, it's got a top speed of 60 with the wind behind you down a very big hill, but it's not a T-54, even though it looks like one. This tank is very difficult to get going, but once it gets going, you've got a great turn of speed until you reach a hill. Then the engine seems to say, no, I don't like this, it's a really bad idea. Anyway, what's it like in game? Well, it's a great little tank in the right hands. I admit those hands are not necessarily mine, but as an average player, you can play this tank relatively well if you understand it. Now, here I am on Desert Sands. Beautiful little map. Lots of bumps, lots of hills, lots of ditches. And I'm in a medium. You would say, go spot. It's not that type of medium. Great, I've seen an AMX. I've knocked 260 off him. He's knocked 132 off me. Not a bad hit trade. But this tank is very slow, in reverse and in acceleration. You can't go YOLO in spotting everybody, then running away. This tank will not run. You have to be a second line tank. This is not a front line tank. This is not a T-62A. This is not a T-54. It's not even a T-44. It's got average damage, as you saw there. You've got a great aim time. It's next to nothing, and it's pretty accurate on the gun. You're not going to dish out billions worth of damage, but that's not the idea of this tank. And as you can see, you go up anything slightly higher than an anthill, and the engine says, no, I don't like this, really bad idea. But the good thing about this tank, in my opinion, you have the ability to be a real nuisance. You can really annoy the enemy. As you can see here, there's the AMX. He's being a pain as well. He's a nice little fast tank, and I'm just going to sit here and try my best to try and get a shot in. But I can't. I can't see him. But on the mini-map, I can see all the reds are starting to bunch over on the right-hand side. So I'm going to park right behind this big sand dune and just farm damage and be a nuisance, because the gun is that accurate. It's not the best, although top alpha there, it's not the biggest of damage machines, but the reload time at next to nothing and the ability to knock out 300 alpha, you can be a real pain in the backside. And this is why this tank can be so good in the right hands. I mean, the poor IS-2 didn't have a chance. Now, the IS-5, he's another kettle of fish. He's a different story. But I've got an AMX pushing on me. I can snapshot him because the gun is that good. Problem now, I've got an IS-5. But as you see there, hit that turret, knocks 400 alpha straight off. Brilliant. Now I make a mistake. I decide that I'm going to go brawling with an IS-5. Really not a good idea on my part. I thought, wrongly, that my profile was low enough for him to not get in there. But that's just wrong, because as you can see, he's taking hit points off me and I'm not taking any off him. I'm bouncing, he's not. Thankfully, I'm being as much as a nuisance as possible to allow my team to take hit points from him, so I get the kill. And that is what this tank is designed to do, to be a nuisance, to allow the team to come over and help you out. We got 2,182 damage there, took 3 tanks out. All in all, not a bad trade-off. And here I am on mines, same tank. This time, I know my gun depression sucks. It's not the best. And I'm one of the lower tanks. So I'm going to go up and see if I can get anything. Oh, there we go. Look, as soon as I stick my nose out of the corner, I get smacked by a panther over there hiding away. However, I'm just going to be a nuisance. I'm just going to try and keep hull down, pop out, and shoot. And with a 9-second reload time, you can afford to do this. You can really afford to sit there and pop out with your hull down. You can sit there and you can farm damage. And the more damage you farm, the more help you are to your team. Now, I've got 4 tanks in front of me. I could be accused of camping, yes, but I'm not really camping, because every time I've reloaded, I'm taking hit points. I'm engaging the enemy. And this is the thing. Told you earlier, this is not a frontline tank. Okay, I'm pretty close to the front line here, but I'm actually supporting my teammates. Basically the T-32. The IS-5 really wants the T-32. He knows he's a bigger threat than me, although I'm taking 350 damage off him at the moment. But he knows the T-32 is a bigger threat than I am, because of what? I will bounce. He misses. He should have focused on the 32, which he's trying to do. Now he's taken the eye off me. I'm still reloading. Bounced again. And now we have a T-43 coming in to help him out with the T-32. I get a lucky shot straight into his engine, get a nice fire, get 430 damage. Now the IS-5's eyes off me, allows me to take some more cheeky shots on him, hiding behind this cover, keeping my hull down, and until the end I am able to take him out. Then we're down to 2 tanks. Poor old RU, he hasn't got a hope in hell's chance, to be fair. I mean, you've got 2 coming up from the other side, and you've got me coming in. And it's just that type of tank. It's a tank that you need to be patient in. If you go running away, oh, it's an awful shot. If you go running and YOLOing like a normal medium, spotting everything, you are going to be in trouble. Your hit points are not that great. Your acceleration is not that great. But as a pain in the backside tank, it is perfect. And as you can see, here we did just over 2,000 damage, which is a great little turn. And we get another 3 mastery. Not a bad turn of events. And this is the last game. Now, I tell you now, we lost this game. And I don't know why we lost this game. Well, I do know why we lost this game, but we lost this game. Now, I'm going to go to a position that, strictly speaking, I shouldn't go to. I haven't got the gun depression to go to the middle. But I need to spot. I'm a medium. I'm the lowest tank. I've got some big heavies with me and some TVs. So I need to help support. Plus, I absolutely love this map, and I love taking this middle position regardless of the tank. Luckily for me, they're not there. They're completely not there. The red team have decided to go somewhere completely different. They've all gone to where the sea cap is, which allows me to just sit here, hold down, and farm. Yet again. Now, we've spotted 4 tanks. In a moment, we'll spot the 5th tank, and there's a 6th tank over there, and in a short space of time, we spotted all of them. All the red team are over there, and they appear to be in disarray. There's the 6th tank. Problem now is, and there's the 7th, we are now in a commanding position. We know where every single red tank is. Problem is, my team have all converged on me. We're all in the center, apart from the Indian, who's now going to try and flank. So we're all sat here trying to rain fire, so they all know where we are. Now, it's great, we can sit here, we can farm away. Oh, look at that, 640 bounced. Poor old Rhine Metal, he must be going skits, thinking that the game is rigged. So we're going to sit here, and I would say at this point in time, we have command of the battle. We are in full control. Oh, that VK-45, difficult tank. We need to take him out. He's probably the hardest tank on the game, on this battle at least. So we're going to sit here and we can farm. And everybody would say, wow, this looks an easy game. We're in command. We're well in command. And this little tank is doing well. It's bottom tank. It can farm damage, farm here, farm there, and nobody is getting any shots into me. Nobody. I see that VK-45, look. Oof. And there's another VK-45. Thing is, he is going to make a mistake. Poor man. He thinks he's in a great position. He thinks he's side scraping really well, but he's not. He's just out of shorts and allows me to take some damage off him. I'm still mindful of the other VK-45. That's my glowing concern, and nobody's really paying him much attention. He and that will come back to haunt us, I know. So I now go for the VK-45 because I'm an average player, and I'm sat there thinking, hey, easy kill. Good players wouldn't do that. Good players would go after the other VK-45. But I want the kill because I'm an average player, and that's what average players do. Now we're still in command, you would think. The hit point pool on the red team is lower than ours, 4 against 4. I've got full hit points. We're looking good. It should be quite a straightforward win. Now all of a sudden we're taking tank for tank, tank for tank. The poor Rhine Metal is now in trouble. He's going to be surrounded by basically 3 mediums. I come in just to basically mop up. Boom, there he goes. Now it's 3 against 2. You would think. Shouldn't be difficult. There's that VK, the one I said was going to cause us problems towards the end. Because we didn't focus on him, he is now going to rule the roost. He is a tough German heavy tank. He has got amazing pen, very good armor. Then all of a sudden, there's a T-69. Where did he come from? Now we're down to 2 on 2. But I'm thinking, I need to take this VK out. My T-44 buddy has got my back. Everything's good. But where's my teammate gone? He's gone. I don't know where he is. He's certainly not helping me. Now I'm trying to finish off this VK, and I've got 2 tanks. There's 2 against me. What is the 44 doing? Now, I'm not blaming him. He's probably a new player. He probably didn't understand. My communication wasn't that great. However, we did 3,000 damage. We still lost, but it was a good battle. Although we were commanding. In a nutshell, this is a nice little tank. It will earn you credits if you know how to use it. It is not a T-54. It is not a fast mover because of the acceleration. Once up to speed, it is great. It is not the highest damage distributor out there, and it's not got the best armor, but it can be played really well, and you will enjoy playing it. Hey, I've been Fujit and you've been great. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'd love if you would press subscribe. Who knows, we can do some more. By all means, drop me comments, tell me what can be improved, and tell me what you'd like to see. I really love to know. Anyway, until the next time guys, happy tanking.